you work in a team, you've got to try Monday.com.
Oh, yeah. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, everybody. How are we all doing? Welcome back, guys, to another episode of my Arsenal stream on FMO. Let's not talk about yesterday. Let's just not talk about yesterday and how bad it was with losing to Crystal Palace. How is everyone? We've got a brilliant amount of likes already. We've got 8 likes and apparently 8 people watching at the moment. I mean, that's before the stream's even kicked off. So I'm just going to say a quick hello to everyone in the chat. Hello Richie, hello Siebert, hello James, hello Kai Havertz. Hopefully, well, I'm assuming not the real one. Hello Yestin, hello Siebert. I think that's everyone. I think I said Siebert twice. Either way, hello. How are we all doing? How is your Tuesday? We've got people playing FIFA 11, we've got people playing FM, we've got people just sat here watching, people that are meant to be working watching, which I always appreciate. Thank you very much for whoever's just dropped the 9th like. Like I said, as always, if we can hit 20 likes, I'll be absolutely delighted. There's no need for that, Seabird. It's too early, Seabird, to be reminding me of when we lost to Crystal Palace. It was literally yesterday. I'm very good, thank you, Yeston. Thank you very much for asking. Hello, Yvonne. How are you getting on, mate? Thank you very much for joining the stream. Much appreciated. Right, we'll kick off with a game against Ammonia, or Ammonia, or whatever their name is, in the Europa League. We're doing well in the Europa League. That is one good thing. I believe they're the only team that have actually taken any points off of us in the entire group. So hopefully today we will go out and smash them. It is the backup brigade as well. Should be a win. Hopefully it'll get me off to a good start. We've got a lot of big games today. All right, a lot of big games. We've got Spurs in the North London derby next in the league, which is minorly terrifying. Then I think we've got United, we've got Everton. We've got some really, really big games today. And I'm a little bit scared to see. I'm just scared. And I mean, that's... Oh, okay, at least it's been disallowed, but that's not a good start. It's ridiculous. You'd like make out if you're only doing good in Europa. Yeah, exactly. Well, Europa League's obviously where it's at. I'd rather win this competition than qualify for the Champions League via the league, obviously. That's the mentality. It's really not. I'm just really struggling in the league at the moment just to get some fluency. We're playing the 4-3-3. I've decided now, instead of doing the 4-2-3-1, we're going to drop back and do the 4-3-3 with the defensive midfielder. I've decided that, funnily enough, Arsenal's defence is not very good, so I need to protect the back four. So today Granit Xhaka's doing that job, and Eddie Nketiah has been fouled already, which is good news. We're up to 10 likes already. Thank you very much. What's everyone been doing with their Tuesday? That's the more important thing. And I would say we're halfway through the week, but we're not. Gone, William, bury it. Well done, mate. At least William scored. That's sort of cheering me up. That's his 5th goal of the season. I think all of them have come in the Europa League, to be fair. It would be very us if we actually turned up against United, in all fairness. Hopefully we can do that. That'd be nice. Afternoon, Snoops Love Child. How are you getting on, mate? You alright? Thank you very much for joining in. Always good to see you. This is a good start. At least we're 1-0 up. I'm feeling better, although I don't like the fact that every single highlight has started with this lot having the ball. I don't really know. I had a good think yesterday about what's going on with the save, because this is what I do when I get really into a save. I sit there and I think about it in my spare time. And I was sat there thinking about just the save in general and maybe where I'm going wrong. And I'm still a little confused. Part of me thinks maybe I've gone a little bit too OTT and a little bit too attacking with the team. Or maybe it's just the players aren't good enough. I'm not really 100% sure what more I can do than what I have done to try and get this team to work. I've tried fitting in the best players in their positions and it's not worked. And we have got a bit unlucky. Like, we got unlucky with losing Gini. We got unlucky with losing Aubameyang. Aubameyang is back today, by the way, so he might feature in the second half of this game, because hopefully I'm going to have him ready for United, which would be the big thing for me. That'd be a really big step in the right direction. But I don't know. I mean, has anyone got any ideas? I just think that maybe the team's just not good enough. It's literally as simple as that. The team's maybe not good enough, and part of me's thinking at least the first team, and part of me's thinking about playing the backup brigade in the league, because at least these guys seem to turn up and play, and they're in decent form. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure. I'm missing Aaron Ramsey, mate. Arsenal always miss Aaron Ramsey. He was such a good player. Superstar's given isolation thumbs up. I'm guessing that's what you've been doing today. Well done, mate. It's dull as hell, isn't it? Ivan Okafor been a bit unwell. I hope it's nothing obviously related to the Cove, as it were. But sorry to hear that you've not been great, mate. I hope you feel a bit better very soon. I'm not sure that this stream is going to be the best for your health, if I'm honest. usually whenever I play FM online, it usually makes me feel a little bit unwell. Is the atmosphere positive and friendly? Oh, you could say that, James. You could say that. Welcome to the stream, by the way, mate. You could say that. I mean, I don't know. It is. It's in terms of the community, it's always a positive, friendly atmosphere here in the MikeRo community. We always get on. We have a good laugh. But I tell you, just know. Ask yourself, what you saw that dude Gigi? I did, mate. He was amazing. What would Wenger do? Wenger would probably just sit there and say, "I did not see it. Overall, I believe we have to earn the right to play." Overall, I love it when he used to say overall. It's like his favourite thing to say. Overall, it was very good overall. Oh, come on, Eddie Nketiah, for Christ's sake. Firstly, with Arsenal, it's very difficult. Morale is very low from the off, and it's difficult to work on until second season. Well, let's hope I make it to a second season, mate. Everyone thought, good, it's not COVID. I'm glad to hear it, mate, because that would be pretty bad if it was for you, bless you, mate. And well, obviously not even at the moment. Just don't wish that on anyone. Do you know what I mean? And it'd be great if no one could have that. You wrote dud, not dude. There's no dud about Genie, Richie. You wash your mouth out, son. Get some soap, wash your mouth out. I will not hear bad words about Wijnaldum on this stream. Right, I'm going to take Eddie Nketiah. I'm going to get him on. I might as well get Eddie Nketiah on for a bit. I'm going to take Willock off as well and bring on Thiago Almada. Might as well give him a run out. So, excuse me, Seabird. Genie has won more in the last couple of years than Arsenal have won in the last 20. So let's just calm this down, shall we? Shall we just calm it down a bit? Or last 10, put it that way. There you go. 10's better, not 20, because I can't hand on heart say that that's true. Although he has been relegated once. But we don't worry about that. He's like probably the best player to ever get relegated from the Premier League, I think. Maybe. Apart from Grealish, possibly. Oh, it's great. Did anyone watch the West Ham Villa game last night? Mate, Jack Grealish is on like a different level, lads. He's literally on like a different planet. The bloke's just so good. Speaking of Jacks, that's Jack Wilshere. Oh, hello. Oh, God. It's just... I just love watching him. Like, literally, he did a turn yesterday. Literally just sold 4 West Ham players down the river. Unbelievable. If Southgate doesn't play him, like, in the Euros for England, provided obviously he's fit, I'm going to be absolutely fuming. He is definitely like the X factor that England need. He's just so good, like literally so good. Speaking of so good, this performance hasn't been, but I think we're going to win, and that's the important thing. Oh yeah, no, that's a good shout. Yeah, Juninho, that's a good shout. I wouldn't say Ravanelli in prime. Yes, Ravanelli for Middlesbrough. No, Ravanelli in his prime. Yes, Ravanelli for Middlesbrough. No, but Juninho was great. I did like Juninho. Watching Juninho was awesome. Genie is better than the Arsenal midfield put together. Aside from Thomas Partey, then yes, I would say yes. But Thomas Partey is top quality from that one game that he's played for them. I can't believe I don't know why I'm dishing out Arsenal banter while I'm doing an Arsenal save. I'm literally just bantering my own team, which is probably why they're not playing very well. It's because they hate me. We're not playing Spurs until Tuesday night, so I've actually got a little bit of time. Question is then, guys, like in my mind then, because we've got the big North London derby coming up, right? What would you do? Would you play the backup brigade that have been playing really well in the Europa, or would you play the first team? Do you know what I mean? Would you play the first team that have really, really let me down so far, or would you play the backup brigade? Because I don't know. I really don't know. The backup brigade are in better form. They seem to play better together, but obviously we're not playing players that are, or teams that are as good, so maybe that's the problem. I'm not 100% sure. Do you know what I mean? I'm not really 100% sure. Wouldn't it be funny if we came the next Xhaka? No, there's nothing wrong with Granit Xhaka, mate. I quite like Granit Xhaka. He got off to a poor start, but I quite like Granit Xhaka. I play Genie. Oh wait, is he injured? Oh, actually, he's on his way back. Oh no, can I not register him? I can. Get in. He's on his way back. So, who's laughing now? Huh? James says a mix of both. Well, maybe we can put the team together from there, because I've been really impressed with like the backup brigade. There's a lot of players in there that I've been really impressed with, which I think I would rather play than some of the... I think Joe Willock might need to get a game instead of Danny Ceballos, because Ceballos has done nothing for me this year. A bit like Arsenal in real life. He's just like, he just doesn't do anything for me. Do any of the first team players hate big matches? Probably all of them, I hazard a guess. And they're warning me about Harry Kane. I mean, these journalists have done their homework. I like that. Well done. I mean, how did they know? How did they know? The more important thing is, are Spurs going to come out their half? That's literally going to be the more important thing, is, are Spurs going to come out their half, considering it's Mourinho? It's Genie, not GG, Richie, and you're wrong, mate. Like I said, he's literally better than every Arsenal midfielder, well, all of them put together, apart from Thomas Partey. Bang. Who we got then in the Arsenal? Okay, we got young boys. I mean, okay. We're playing young boys. Good, that's good. Hello, Adrissa. How you getting on, mate? You alright? I agree with the other James. If you're to use players, don't use players who hate big games. Okay. Well, we'll have to have a little look through them all then. I have no idea who does like big games and who doesn't. We'll have to have a look at all the cards, I think, probably. Right, okay. See, they think I should switch to a 4-2-3-1. But that just hasn't worked for me. The 4-2-3-1 just has not worked for me at all. So if I went back to my first team selection and then get Ozil off... See, I could play Thomas Partey as that deep line playmaker, then maybe get Joe Willock on the box-to-box role. See, that's normally where Genie would play. That's not. I know that Lacazette likes big matches, and I'm pretty sure that Aubameyang likes big matches as well. So if I get Aubameyang on and I get Lacazette on the bench, I'm good, thank you, mate. Yeah, I'm not too bad, Adressa. I'm not too bad at all. Yes, Genie. What exactly does he do? He carries the midfield, mate. He's got the best pass completion of any player there. I think he had the most dribbles as well. So he's an underrated player, Genie Wijnaldum. You have to watch him to kind of understand how good he actually is. Does he... Yeah, okay. So Aubameyang relishes big matches. So Aubameyang's in. Saka... Doesn't say, I don't think. Doesn't say that he likes big matches. But it doesn't say that he doesn't like them. He's probably too young to know. James says Reece Nelson should play, in my opinion. Yeah, probably, actually. But I love Pepe, and Pepe's got that ability just to turn it on. Do you know what I mean? That's the thing. He's got the ability just to flip the switch and turn it on. He doesn't say... Yeah, okay, so Ceballos enjoys big matches, so he's in. Willock? What do you say, Joe? Do you enjoy big matches? Doesn't say. So Willock might be one that needs to make a move. Partey will probably enjoy big matches, I'd hazard a guess. Yeah, he enjoys the big matches, so Partey's in. Snooze left says a 4-2-4 and go for it, maybe. Kieran Tierney enjoys big matches. You know what I'm going to do, actually? I'm going to take him off wing back. I'm going to put him onto a fullback, actually. I'll put one of them onto a fullback so they can do a bit more defending. There's no point asking Pep de Bellerin to defend because he can't. So we might as well just let him do that. Gabriel enjoys a big match. Does David Luiz, though? That's the question. Thank you very much for the 11th like, by the way, guys. Much appreciated. We're only 9 away from the 20, which is always good. I don't see. David Luiz apparently enjoys big matches, but it's David Luiz, and you just know he's going to do something stupid. I just know him. I just know he's going to do something daft. So does Bellerin. I mean, are they sure? Are they sure this is the same Arsenal team? See, Saliba apparently isn't ready yet to play. See, Saliba apparently isn't a big game player. But I don't know if I go along with that. I could look at Ozil. Nah, Ozil doesn't like... Apparently be a leading player for most championship sides. Bit harsh. Kenneth, do you like... Nah, he's consistent though, is Brenner. David Luiz play, you need to injure someone on Spurs. Well, preferably Kane, obviously, would be the main candidate, wouldn't he, really? Rob Holding likes big matches, apparently. So let's swap him with Saliba for the time being. What about you, Reece? So they don't know about Nelson. But Nelson's the one player that hasn't really actually performed that well for my... team, which is a bit annoying. I'm going to bring Brenner on for Nketiah. Does Willian like a big match? I'm sure he probably does. Yeah, Willian does as well. I can't play Willian. I can't do it. We'll go with this for the time being. I think this should. I think it's that it's just David Luiz is terrible. I'm going to put Rob Holding in because I can't rely on David Luiz. I just can't. I can't put my life in his hands like that. Well, it's not really my life, is it? But I can't put this game in his hands. I just can't trust him. It's David Luiz, for Christ's sake. Have they actually signed anyone? No, but they got Bale, Ali, Son, and Kane. I mean, that's going to be painful. Come on, I expect to win. We're at home as well. We can't lose to Spurs at home. Can't be losing to Spurs at home. But they are. I think they are below us in the league, which is saying something because we're not exactly flying high. Oh, you are! Oh, you bastard! You absolute bastard! Literally, Hector Bellerin's injured. Bellerin is literally injured in the first minute. Apparently the pressing forward works better, so I'll go with it, James Walker. But yeah, I know. I was gonna say, I know your feelings on Willie and James Reid. I know your feelings on Willie and mate. Not a fan. Oh mate, I can't believe that. Literally, first minute, Bellerin gets injured. That I was going to say, that is definitely Bellerin. This is why I don't rate Bellerin, because he literally plays about 2 games a year. Do you know what I mean? It's just like every time you think he's getting somewhere, he just gets himself injured. Come on, Danny Ceballos. That's a ball. Oh! Nicholas nearly hit it in at the back post. Come on, boys. That was better. I liked that. That was good. Come on. Yeah. Come on, Danny. Just hack Bale down, for Christ's sake. Oh no, please don't let this go in from their first attack. Oh dear, Son smacked it. Well, I mean, that was close. To be fair, that's 2 very close chances. Son looks like he's carrying a knock as well, so they must have collided, I'd hazard a guess. Probably. I mean, their morale is low. No wonder when Jose's in charge. I can't imagine why. Richie said we are having one of those streams. Every stream is one of those streams when I'm in charge, mate. It wouldn't be me if we... See, the thing is, right, is in the midfield then, you put Genie in there instead of Joe Willock, and suddenly it's Thomas Partey, Genie Wijnaldum, Danny Ceballos. I sit there and I think, that's a bloody good midfield. Like, that's a really good midfield. I don't think anyone could deny that, and that's what I've been trying to build, is a really solid physical midfield, which I think would be really good. It's just a case of getting Genie bloody fit again and actually getting him registered. Oh, Gabriel. Oh, wait, we got away with it there. Go on, Danny. Hit it. Sabaya. If you could hit it not straight at Hugo Lloris, that would arguably be better. Only slightly, though. Only slightly. Go on. Oh, bloody hell. Well, we're dominating the game, but it doesn't exactly mean much at the moment because we haven't scored. It just seems to be the problem. It's just like real life. We just can't score. Go on, Nick. Go on, Pepe. That is why you play him over Reece Nelson, because he's just he talks to me. He works for me, Nicolas Pepe. He's just so damn good. When he's good, he's so good. And Ceballos has been very good today. That's brilliant from Pepe. Bang. Look at that. Hugo can't get anywhere near it. Well, he can. He just taps it into the back of the net. But get in. Come on. Come on. Yes, boys. Yes. Get in. Come on. Good. Good. Genie will help you win trophies, Rich. Just believe me, mate. Believe me when I tell you. Rob! Yes! Pepe's got an assist as well. Get in! I really like Reece Nelson, but Pepe's different mustard. Like, I just know on this game he can be amazing. Just like in real life, he's a match winner, is Pepe. I wouldn't say it about Nelson just yet, but Pepe's a match winner, and that is beautiful. Rob Holding makes it 2. Get in! Come on! Come on. Beat the Spuds. Come on, we got this. Easy. Oh, no. Saka and Doherty look like they've come together. It's been a very physical game, clearly. Come on, let's just hold a clean sheet. Come on, Danny Ceballos. You can tackle Ndombele. He's not that strong. He's pretty strong. Who's this donkey? Is that Gabriel? Just completely letting Dele Alli in. I mean, what are you doing? What is he doing there? Gabriel, that's really poor, mate. That's really poor. No. Have you seen his form for... I'm not going to get into the Genie debate. You only need to look at his form for Holland, and you'll see how good he is as well. He's underrated by everybody. Underrated by everybody. And that's okay. As long as I know he's good, that's what matters. Either way, well done, boys. That's decent. We've had a good half there. We've had a good half. Just a bit disappointed that they got that goal, because that's going to make life a little bit harder than it needs to be. But overall, I'm pretty happy. It's not a bad half. Okay, I'll go after that Willock out there. Oh God, now what? Because Joe Willock's having a bit of a stinker. Jack? Oh, God. I might swap Jack Wilshere and Danny Ceballos. I can't stand the idea of Jack Wilshere being my box-to-box midfielder. I'm fed up with the Genie debate now, because it's just, there's no point. You can't convince everyone, and that's fine. I'm happy knowing I'm right. Oh, God, bloody hell. Come on, for God's sake. Go on, Saka. On you go, mate. We got this. Go on, Saka. Go on! Oh, for God's sake. It's such a poor finish. Such a poor finish. Shit. What do you think of Tottenham? Shit. Love it. Remember that chant. No, please don't. They don't deserve it. Thank you. Come on. I'm getting a bit worried here, a bit annoyed, because we haven't made the most of our chances here. We really should be burying this game. Should be absolutely dead and burying them. Yeah, I'll let that one, obviously. Come on. Gotta be finishing this. If we can just build up some momentum and actually just get some form together. Go on, Peps. Oh, he's at the post. He's hit the post. Poop. Tottenham. Oh, classic. So this is the one of all the ones I was really afraid that if we don't win this, I'd be afraid. But we're doing okay at the moment. That's a good ball actually from Partey, to be fair. I thought he just smacked that straight to Bale, but he hasn't. Go on, Saka. Go on. That's a ball. Go on, Pepe. On your left peg, mate. Peps. Oh! He is causing absolute havoc, though. They literally can't handle him. He's causing absolute havoc. I'm going to take Saka off. I'm going to bring on... Lacazette, actually. Pop him up front. Aubameyang can go out to the left. And then go off attacker. We'll go cautious just for the last few minutes. Come on. Just see it out. We just need to see this out. We've been so good. It's going to lift us up to the heights of 13th, guys. Yes. Come on. It would just be a big win. A big morale-boosting win if we can just beat the skanky Spuds. Come on. Have we done it? I think we have, you know. Yes! That's what I wanted. Get in. That's a big win. Get in. Well done, lads. Good. Okay. Not so okay. He's out for 3 to 4 weeks, Bellerin, and Saka's out for 1 to 2 days. I can cope with that. I mean, it's so tight. Literally, if you win one game, you could potentially go up to 8th. The league is that tight at the moment. It's absolutely ridiculous. Whew, I'm so glad we won that. Thank Christ. Thank God we won that. I mean, Jose's not going to be enjoying that, which makes me even happier, to be honest. Mourinho, Arsenal will always be in our shadow. LOL! You're a funny guy. You're a funny guy, Jose. Who the hell is Pablo Mari? Why have I not been playing him? Because he actually looks quite good. Is he injured in real life? Pablo Mari. Is he actually any good? What to say? What's wrong, mate? I'll just say yeah. Go on then, because I mean, no one else has really like taken the ball by the horns. He's pink. He's red. His feet stick out the bed. Peter Crouch. Peter Crouch. So good. Mary's left-footed. Okay. All right. He's 27 years old. I thought he was like... I've heard the name, but I thought he was a youngster. Obviously not. That's everything anyone knows about him, obviously. Oh, when you sit Rosette and the ball hits your head, that's Zamora. These are all like the best chants we've ever heard. There's been some bad ones. Like I've heard some very un-PC ones. I loved the and it's not often I say this, but I think it was the United fans to John Joe Shelby when he was a Liverpool player, and they were just going, "He's coming for you, he's coming for you, Harry Potter, he's coming for you," which I thought was quite funny, and even John Joe I think laughed at that one as well. I enjoyed that. I thought that was good. The Yaya Torre Colo Torre chant's always a good one as well, because let's face it, it's just incredibly catchy. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's just so good. Willian is expecting more playing time. I'm expecting Willian to not be rubbish. Oh, and he came from City's academy. That always makes me a little bit nervous. If it's not Phil Foden, I'm not 100% certain. How are Sheffield United this good? Like, they've just beaten Newcastle 4-1. I mean, Sheffield United would give... I don't think Sheffield United scored 4 goals in real life yet. So that's a load of tosh. Colo Toure. No. Transfer this, that prick, ASAP. You talk about Willian. It could well happen, mate. It could well happen. If he starts getting shirty, then I will. But at the moment, the teams are playing quite well. Just the fact we beat Tottenham alone has got to be worth a like, guys. Come on, it's got to be. If you haven't left one, you should leave one because we beat the Spuds. That's the most important thing here. Right. I desperately need a win. Willie could have his playing time in the Portuguese third tier. Bloody hell. I heard he wasn't that bad against Wolves, was he? I mean, like, it's not exactly saying much, is it? Let's be fair, but I've heard that he was probably the second best player for Arsenal that day. I could be wrong. Don't at me. I don't know. I saw bits of it, or the majority of it, but I didn't see anything particularly outstanding from him. I've just heard that from other Arsenal fans. I'm going to put him on the bench, or no, I'm going to put Kolasinac on the bench, actually. I could do with some Kolasinac in my life. I love a bit of Sai Kolasinac. He got the assist, but he was so lazy. That just comes with the territory of him. Can I please just register him now? I want to register Genie. Why won't it let me register him? Very irritating. I like how winning is in the last season. Arsenal scored over 100 goals in the Premier League, and since then Arsenal's got over near that. No. Yeah, I know. That doesn't sound like Mikel. I'm going to play the same team, because why not? In all fact, we just come off a really good win. Why wouldn't you play him? A weak sack of money. He did one corner that beat the first man, and we scored from that apart from nothing. To be fair, actually, with the amount of corners I've seen this year that do hit the first man, that is actually a rarity for everyone in the Premier League, if I'm honest. Right, well, Fulham are 7th. Okay, so if we don't beat them, I'm going to get very angry. That has done absolutely nothing for them. Time for the old faith chat. Come on, boys, we can do this. If you believe, we will achieve. Come on. Let's go for it. Come on. Let's do it. I mean, they got Ruben Loftus-Cheek, who's one of my favourite players. That's a bit upsetting. But I could do with we could always do with a win. But now is where we start surging up the table. I can feel it. Go on, Ainsley. That's not going to help me, though. That is Pepe to Willock. Go on, Joe. Maitland. Go on, Ainsley. Hit it. Across the box. Not... I thought they'd fixed the near post nonsense. I thought that was last year. That's very FM20. Not FM21. That's very FM20. I think it's quite defensive of them to have Harrison Reed playing as their right winger. I'm not going to lie. Snoop's Love Child, my wife is better than Willian. Maybe she's just very good at football. Oh, God. If you win, the statue of Michael Jackson will come after you. There's many jokes to be made, but they're not funny. It's not a laughing matter. Are you all about that guy who hates Jack Grealish? I've already had enough of people hating on Jack Grealish after yesterday. It's pissing me right off. It's just doing my absolute nutting. Everyone absolutely ate out of Eden Hazard's arse when he was playing. Grealish is in similar form to him. He's a very similar playing style to him, and yet it's literally just he's being just publicly villainised because he goes down because he gets kicked a fair amount. That's literally it. It's ridiculous. It's just for God's sake, just get on with it. Oh my word, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Oh, I've missed that. How I've missed that. How I've missed you just rounding players for fun and scoring from ridiculously tight angles. That's beautiful. Ceballos is just having a field day with these balls in over the top. Look at this. Bang. Finish. Goal. 1-0. Get in, Obba. You legend. We talk about a guy who hates Jack Grealish because he left the Ireland national team for England. He doesn't like him because he... Oh, right. Yeah, well, that's the same with Declan Rice, isn't it? That was the whole thing. I don't know. I think if you want to choose what nationality you are, then you can. I think as long as you've obviously got kind of eligibility to, then why not? It's your choice. It's your life, isn't it? Pepe. Oh, God, unlucky, mate. Unlucky. I could be wrong there. I mean, that's a very kind of hot topic for a lot of people. But I don't see the issue with it. Do you know what I mean? When you've lived somewhere for that long and whatever, and you've got eligibility and you feel like you probably represent that nation more than the other one, then why shouldn't you be allowed to? I don't really get it. It's sort of sometimes to me it just feels a bit like a non-argument. I suppose it's because if you're on the receiving party, it's a bit harsh, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? But England have had it. We had it with Zaha, didn't we? Because Zaha could have represented England, but then he go off and he's start representing the Ivory Coast, doesn't he? Instead, and God, could we use him? Do you know what I mean? Giggs should have played for England. The less I say about Ryan Giggs, the better. To be honest with you, yeah, but he played in every underage side. Yeah, but so. It's just at that age, you just want to play football, don't you? Doesn't matter who you're playing for, you just want to play football. I suppose there's the argument if it's just it's probably because England are more likely to do all right in internationals than Ireland are. Do you know what I mean? And I think I can understand why you get upset about that, but that's the brutal, honest truth, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, there are loads of people that did that because they knew they were never going to get a game for England. They although hard as that may seem to be, because Harry Winks still keeps getting in the team, and Kyle Walker. But it's a bit if you pick the England national team, surely it's then like James is saying, it's because you have a bit more faith in your own ability, because you know that you're good enough, because obviously there's a bigger pool of players to pick from. So surely that's not a bad thing. But I could be wrong. Maybe I am. But in my mind, I can't see it being a bad thing. But hey-oh, like I said, I could be wrong. I usually am, apparently. So, good tackle, Rob Holding. Well done, mate. We've still not really got the other goal in here, and I'd like it if we could get two, just to make it a little bit more comfortable. Oh, hello. Oh, hello, Nicholas. Go on, Bakaya. Roast him. Smack. Oh, for God's sake. That's such a poor finish. Such a poor finish. Saka's knackered, so I'll take him off. Oh, on comes Willian. Oh, don't get angry, James. Danny Ceballos is going to come off. I'm going to bring on Jack Wilshere as well. Let's just try and see this out if we can. That's not what Rice said. Yeah, well. Oh, God. Just. Good thing I put Kolasinac on the bench because Kieran Tierney's injured. Literally, is every Arsenal player made of paper? Problem is, there's no loyalty or pride in international football. You look at rugby and it's completely different. Yeah, I'd go along with that probably. I think there's pride. I just don't think they know how to show it as much. And in all fairness, like I think there's a bit more of a furore about football than there is about rugby. Do you know what I mean? Like without saying it, I can't remember like a what's the word I'm looking for? I can't remember I know that the English rugby team have had oh my god, nearly. I know that the English rugby team have had some bad World Cups and etc. But they have never ever been vilified or anything as much as the footballers have. Like literally, like they've never been vilified as much as the English footballers have. I sometimes feel like we sort of as England fans, and I think it's like an overall thing, but like 6 weeks for Kieran Tierney, for God's sake. More ego than pride in the purse. Yeah, but don't you think that that's got a lot to do with the media and the way that we kind of vilify them if they don't, because we feel that we have a God-given right to do to do well at everything, and we don't, and I've always felt that about the England national team. That's why I never go in there with any expectations whatsoever. But like, if I were a fan and I knew whenever I went into national duty, all I was going to get was negativity and shite. I'd be much more interested in playing for my club, for fans that actually like me, than the national team. That might be me being a bit sort of, looking at it quite simply. But like, especially the way the media vilify them. The media got loads to answer for when it comes to like the English national team. Because like we do, like the English media, we automatically. I think that's why everyone sort of enjoyed the last World Cup more, and there seemed to be more of a kind of we're all together camaraderie to it, and that was literally just because no one expected us to do well, so we did okay, and then everyone was behind the team because Southgate it's the one. Southgate is tactically rubbish, right? He's completely inept. He's obviously got his favourites, and he's just a bit of an egg. Okay, but at the same time, the one thing he did really, really well was that he got the English media on side. Do you know what I mean? Like, he didn't shroud the players away and protect them from it. He got everyone to go in there and do interviews. He got everyone together, and he made it a much more. Yeah, he made it a much more a happy camp. And I've never seen an England place where it's actually ever been a happy camp. So I think that that's not a bad thing. Oh my god. They're making offers for Bentner. We got him on a free, so let's just say yes. I'll let him do that. We can just sell Bentner. We've actually made money out of it. Hooray! We're going to have to set Thomas Partey on Billy Bruno Fernandes. That's going to be fun. I'm not looking forward to this. But yeah, I just think that maybe the whole kind of... I don't think they show pride and loyalty as overtly as... Yeah, I'll give you 20k, mate. That's fine. Jack is out for 4 weeks. That's good. I'm not so sure on that, Richie, personally, mate. Like, I do take the fact that rugby players own it and stuff, but like, I don't think they get anywhere near as much attention. Like, they just don't get as much attention as the footballers, and I think that's kind of what it comes down to. There's sort of like a simmering detest, I think, from between the media and English football. But that's just me. That's just my view on it. I could be wrong. But that's just sort of my view on it. I just think that, you know, maybe the media have got a lot to sort of... They've got a lot to answer for, I think, for the way that we treat our footballers a little bit. And to be fair, like, don't get me wrong, like, some of them just, like, they don't make it, you know, they don't help themselves and they don't make it easy. But I'm not 100% sold on that personally. I think that there's a lot more pressure. It's easy for I don't want to say it's easy for an England rugby player too, because it's not. But like it's easier, I think, for an England rugby player to kind of go, yeah, we lost, but it's okay. And this and that. The other thing is that there's just more of a respect thing. Rugby is a completely different sport. Like, you look at the way that sport is run from top to bottom, and that's because like the RFU and all the actual rugby governing bodies are actually competent and good, and there's strict guidelines and there's strict rules, and like you're brought up with respect. You just don't get that in football, mainly because of lots of reasons, but mainly because the governing bodies are useless and the refereeing standard is atrocious. Do you know what I mean? And I think that's why like rugby players can kind of get away, or like that's why I really love watching rugby, because I love watching how the refs can just tell them what to do and talk to them the way that they do, and they get away with it and they can say what they want. And Nigel Owens is literally like more entertaining than the rugby sometimes, and that's literally just because of how he talks to the players and stuff. And it's literally just because that's just the way that the game is run. You could never do it, but that's because everyone knows that 9 times out of 10, or like literally like 9.5, 10 times 10 out of 10. But, like, Owens is always right. Do you know what I mean? The calls are right, and you just don't get that with football. I mean, like, you know, they've got all the blade technology and stuff now with VAR and everything to be able to get all this right. But, like, they still get it wrong. Do you know what I mean? They're still useless. They're still incompetent. Do you know what I mean? Like, yesterday... Like they got, for God's sake, we hit the post twice already. They made one mistake, all right, with the Declan Rice penalty on Trezeguet, because that's not a foul. All right, he's literally just tugged his shirt a little bit. It's not a foul. All right, that's stupid. So they got that one wrong, and then literally in the 90th minute, the offside call is kind of, I suppose, technically by the letter of the law, right? But the only reason that the guy's arm, which apparently you can now score with, even though you were never able to, and it's literally just dependent on the length of his shirt, the only reason his arm was offside was because he was being held in a headlock by Angelo Ogbonna. Do you know what I mean? It's literally just, I just despair. And then like, it is, though, like, the referees union as well just does my nut in. Because they'll come out and then they'll say that, yeah, we looked at it and it wasn't clear and obvious. And it's just like, you might as well not even bother using the words clear and obvious anymore. Do you know what I mean? You might as well not even bother having a referee on the pitch. Just do everything via VAR. What's the point? The problem is actually, and again, I know a lot of people say it, but it is true, is that the issue... if Lingard gets in the system, I'll be okay. The issue isn't with VAR. The issue with VAR is the idiots handling it. Like, that's the issue. It's not the competency of VAR. It's the competency of the FA and FIFA to make the rules that things are judged on, and then the competency of referees to actually use it properly and use it correctly and objectively. And I thought the whole idea was that it was meant to sort of like get rid of controversy like it does in rugby. Do you know what I mean? You go to the TMO, it's decided, that's it, it's there, it's done, the rules are in black and white, end of, and literally just, it's done anything but. Do you know what I mean? The one thing I was always thinking about VAR was, but it'll take a little bit of the controversy out of football. It's done anything but. Like, it's literally done anything but. It's just made everything a hell of a lot worse. It's just made stuff worse. Do you know what I mean? It's highlighted just how poor the standard of refereeing is, and just sort of how they just don't understand football and they don't understand the rules. It's just baffling. It really, really winds me up, and I'm really wound up by the fact that David De Gea is having a blinding game. It's pissing me right off. I wonder when people start saying that VR is still being implemented, and for us to remain fearful, VR shows no sign of improvement. That's because, like I said, the people using it aren't going to improve. Because they are. Like, I think, like, in some ways now, referees just feel like they're untouchable now. Do you know what I mean? And it doesn't help when you get people like Dermot Gallagher going on Sky, on Ref Watch, and saying he can understand... Thomas Party, what have you done? We were absolutely dominating this game, and there was literally no need for that. You stupid bastard. Don't believe it. Right, Pepe. Oh, this is just shit. Just not what I needed. Cannot believe it. Right, okay, David Luiz is going to go and sit in there. This is bollocks. Do you reckon Saka can play up front? He can play pretty much anywhere. I'm going to leave him out there. I mean, that is just nonsense. Brilliant. Right, okay, well, if we escape with a draw, it's going to be great. You absolute anus. There was literally no reason for that. Well, it's because you're at Old Trafford, James. That's why all your players got sent off. That's ridiculous. So they brought on Daniel James now because they know. They know that's where... Oh, for God's sake. Come on. Just hold on, lads. Just hold on to this. They must have heard me in my VAR rant. That's why they sent someone off. But yeah, I mean, I just think VAR is a load of... Well, not VAR, but I think that it's just the whole standard of refereeing just needs to be looked at. Because frankly, like, the standard this year has been pathetic. And it's just so overly complicated. They're making everything so complicated. And everything looks worse in slow motion. Do you know what I mean? Like, everything looks worse in slow motion. So, it's just turning into a non-contact sport. Do you know what I mean? It's just turning into a non-contact sport. What the hell? You know, it is like, it's just ridiculous. It's good. Like the whole Declan Rice one yesterday, it looks worse and stuff because it's literally just like he just grabbed his shirt a little bit, but in slow motion it looks like he's... Smacked it straight at him. And where else could it? I love a FIFA bounce in FM. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Third goal of the season. Sorry, he'd get a nosebleed if he went that high up the pitch. It's just absolute bollocks, mate. It's absolute bollocks. Can't believe it. Well, I can. I can believe it. Just every time I think I'm getting somewhere in this effing game, it just finds a new and improved way to piss me off. Yeah, you're probably right, Hunter. At this rate, mate, I probably will get sacked in the morning, and we don't deserve it. We should be at least 4 up from the first half. It's just a joke. It's just a joke. 2 wins back to back. Oh, here you go. This is what you need. It's just bollocks, mate. Absolute nonsense. It's just absolute nonsense. I mean, if Jesse Lingard scores, I'm turning it off and we're all just going home. We'll just cancel the save, I think. Because there's a few things I can laugh at. Jesse Lingard scoring against me is not one of them. Possibly the worst footballer to ever grace the Premier League. Just no. I mean, we've had some bad players in the Premier League, but Jesse Lingard's probably up there. He's played at 7.2. So that just goes to show you that sometimes FM can be a little bit unrealistic. Go on. Can we just get... I mean, I've got 2 players up front. It doesn't look like it, though. I mean, what is going on? It's alright. I'm only missing 4 of my first team. I know, yeah, exactly. FM treats De Gea the same as Alisson. Probably. Who are you planning on selling? For real? Oh, Christ. Where do you start? I'd say unlucky, boys. We are unlucky. We played really well. Just, I mean, ridiculous. That's gutting, that is. Trick17. Hello, welcome to the stream, mate. Yeah, I'm a Watford fan, and one time I searched up Watford career mode, found you, and fell in love with your channel. Love your intros as well. Thank you very much, mate. I love the Watford save. Pepe's injured, Aubameyang's injured, David Luiz is injured, Partey's banned for a match. I mean, will you just suck a fat one? Just literally, ooh. I can't stand Ole Gunnar Solskjaer as well. Smug, bloody, smiling, baby-faced git. Oh, you want us to fail? Oh, just shut up. Shut up, Ollie. Just shut up. I never react well to losing to United. This is going to take me a few minutes. You're just going to have to let me... Just going to have to let me have a few minutes. It wasn't a straight red. It was 2 yellows. It was 2 yellows. Thanks, Hunter. Much appreciated, mate. Much appreciated. The vote of confidence. Well, I might be able to win 4 out of 5 if we beat Everton and West Ham. I mean, that's something. Oh, I just don't believe that. I cannot believe that. You're such a shit. I hate playing Everton as well. This is going to be fun. I'd say I'll rest up my team, but literally I've got no one available to play because everybody is injured. Like, literally, everyone is injured. Everybody. You've never seen anything like it. It's just total bollocks. We've got no one that's actually going to be any good coming through. Just give me strength. I'll give you a contract. Get him sorted. He's high value as well. Get him done. That'll be good. Yeah, and you. Why not? Because might as well just anyone that's actually got. No, I'm not renewing David Luiz's contract. That can sod right off. Oh, good. Kenneth Brenner's injured as well. I mean, that's good because I was worried that we might actually be able to put a team out for the game against Everton. So I'm glad. I mean, this is just. It's just a joke. It's just actually a joke. I've just got so many injuries. I'm not even working the players hard in training. Just got so many injuries. So many. It's a joke. I'll offer Emil Smith-Rowe a new one. Just give him what he wants, Adu, but no. Yeah, go on then. Why not? I can't believe this. At least we're at 16 likes. Thank you, guys. And we get 4 more. We're at the 20. Yes. Basic maths, Mike. Well done. Oh, you're so annoying. Oh, my God. Right, okay. Well, Reece Nelson's going to go and play on the right because I can't possibly bring myself to put Willian on, and I think James Reed might unsubscribe if I do. Oh, look at all the defensive midfield options I have to pick from. Oh, wait, I don't have any. David Luiz is going to go and play there. Because actually, he can play there, and he can play there relatively solidly, which is nice. And after I might as well keep the same team. Again, play really well. Just play really well during the game. Just, mate. Killing me. It's absolutely killing me. It's killing me. If Leno had just not spilt his milk all over the place, we would have been fine. If he just hadn't spilt it straight back to him, please don't let me lose to Everton. I can't. I don't know if I could cope with losing to Everton and Man United in the same stream. I think I might genuinely cry. Like, genuinely cry. I might have to play Armada at Cat, but the 4-2-3-1 doesn't work. We've looked so much better since I've gone to the 4-3-3. The 4-2-3-1 doesn't seem to work for me. We've looked so much better since I went to the 4-3-3. Luiz is poo, but I've moved him further away from the goal. That's my logic. It's just if I move him a bit further away from the goal, he can't do as much damage. Touch wood. This is just scary. It's scary how bad we're doing in the league. It's scary how quickly we got here. This is nearly near New Year. I've just realised we're nearly at Christmas time. There's no need to be afraid. At Christmas time, we'll never score against the scum. You know how Arsenal fans are in real life. Yeah, tell me about it. I've got a few too many Arsenal fans as mates. And I've got a lot of them as subs. So, but Armada has a lot of potential. He needs some game time. He's getting loads of game time in the blooming Europa League, mate. That's a great dive. Come on, ref. We're at the Emirates. Give us a pen. Go on, side. You're killing me. You're absolutely killing me. I love when people come on the stream and they think, what's going on with him? Why has he always got his hands covering his face? It's because I'm always in despair. Always in despair. Fuming. How? 4 shots, 0 on target. Good times. It's good times to be an Arsenal fan. I'm literally as boring as Arteta. Yeah, I've noticed that Arsenal barely get pens anymore. Last one you got was obviously at United, which in itself was a miracle because I generally thought like you could get an Arsenal player could get fouled in the United box. It was actually pen United, just up the other end, just cause. Hello, Samuel Roberts. Thank you very much for the likes, everyone. We're up to 17. Oh, we're nearly there. I mean, this is poor. Hands on hips. I mean, I'm Shakiraing this. I think, and I hate to say it, but I think Rich may be right. It may be time to bring on Thiago Almada, and it may be time to get him playing as the advanced midfielder. Actually, we're going to get him as a shadow striker. I'm just that confident. I'm just that excited. Use wingers tactics. I don't even know what that means, mate. I am playing wingers, aren't I? It just turns out that... I'll tell you what, Richie, if we lose this is all on you, mate. It's all on you. If we lose this. Apparently, Klasnet's got an issue with his knee. Yay! Good, because I only have 7 left backs injured, or whatever the hell it is. Oh, the... Oh, come on! Are you serious? This is bottom. You are testing me, Football Manager. You are testing me something chronic right now. How in the Oh, hello, Greg. I haven't signed Ross Barkley yet, no, mate, because he's at Villa. He's at the superior club. He wouldn't be interested in coming to Arsenal. Oh, so you think you should use Wenger's tactics, I mean. I don't even know what Wenger's tactics are, mate. You can find me somewhere to play Wenger's tactics, go for it. I'm trying not to copy A tactics. I'm actually trying to do something on my own. I'm trying to do alright at this game, and it's just fucking me off. Pardon my language. It's just pissing me off now. I've just had enough. I've just had enough of being shafted. It is. That literally is going to be if you score, I swear to God, not Everton. Please. Please, no. Piss off, Bernard. Oh, well done, Bernd Leno. Well done. You actually held it, mate, rather than palming it with your knob back into his face. Well done. Armada, yeah, that's about as... Very involves a lot of one touching. I don't even know if you can make that happen. I've got the pace up, I've got the tempo up, and the passing's meant to be short. So, go on, Reece. Don't. How can that be offside? Don't tell me. Yeah, but I just feel like it's cheating if you just use other people's preloaded tactics yesterday. If you can't make them up yourself, what's the point? Oh, this is bollocks. How can he be offside? He's not touched it. The goalie's on the floor. How is that offside? Oh, just fuck VAR. Pardon my language. But just screw it. Just Everton and VAR are like this. They're literally just like I'd make some really rude hand gestures, but it's bollocks is what it is. Yeah, disallow that then, you pricks. Get in! Come on! Yes! Good. 1-0. Get in. Come on. Thank Christ. Get in, Obba. Well done, mate. Well done, Reece Nelson. I mean, it was going miles wide. It's come off that guy's arse and gone in. Don't care. It counts. 1-0. Go cautious. Calm it down. Yeah, Everton indeed, mate. Everyone going about Liverpool last year. This year, Everton have just got away with absolute murder. Look at this. Do you see what they were playing there? Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. Come on, just hold. No! No! Yes! Come on, hold on. Please, just hold on, boys. For Christ's sake. No. Not Iwobi. No. 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 Yes, Jack! I can't believe I'm just cheering Jack Wilshere on. Yes, Jack! Richie likes it. You pricks! Yeah, too right, mate. That's basically how I talk whenever I watch Everton, if I'm honest. Get in! 1-0. Oh, thank God. Thank God for that. Beautiful. Lovely. Thank you. Saka's out for 3 weeks. Let's just have a count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 players out injured at the moment. 9. And they're first team players. They're not even like they're not. It's part of the Arsenal crisis. Are you? Yeah. Oh, mate. We've done alright actually in this stream, man. We've won 3 out of 4, mate. The only one we lost to was United, and it was a load of bollocks as well. We had a bloke sent off. We had Party sent off for nothing. And then bloomin' Burnt Leno decided he'd literally just smack his schlong on the ball and knock it straight back into the path of Aaron Wan-Bissaka, who apparently then became bloody Lionel Messi. I do still have Emile Smith-Rowe, yes. Merry Christmas, Everton. What a song that is. Sorry, there's loads of comments I haven't read yet. I need to get back to reading them, sorry. Yes, and no, it's not. It's my tactics. I analyse teams and then create them in the game. Fair enough, mate. I mean, the only reason why I say it is just like, and don't get this wrong, because I know that you know what I'm talking about when I say this, but whether it's Wenger's tactics or not yours, it's still a bit like, it's my game, so I just feel a bit like if you go around and you just take people's stuff like off of the stream workshop and stuff, it's not, I just feel then that you haven't earned it. Do you know what I mean? It's just like, if it just feels like you haven't earned it if you're just using other people's tactics. I mean, that's just the way that I look at it. I would much rather try and create my own and then work out my own way of playing and stuff like that than literally just download one off of you or off of the Steam Workshop and then do it that way. Because it's not really fair on everyone else then, because it's not yours, and I wouldn't get any satisfaction out of it. I wouldn't get any satisfaction out of doing that. Do you know what I mean? There's no slant anyone that does it, but that's just a personal thing. Can I finally do it? I can finally play Genie. Yes! Genie 1-0. Time for him to score instantly and piss Rich off. Mate, we can get Adebayor back. No. No way. No. Bringing Adebayor back. So we do these. Yeah, you're right, Richie. But let's not talk about it again. Hashtag power shift. Yeah, too right, mate. Yes, Genie's gonna be in. I'm excited. You had 7 injuries as well. Yes, I have no idea what's going on, but it's a right wind up. Can I bring him back? No, you won't talk to me soon, Diego Simeone. Scored on goal now. Get Giroud. Oh, yes. Oh, Bentner's going. Nick, it was good to have you back. Did you score for me? No. That is not surprising. But still, I had fun. We had fun, Nick. You will be forever missed. I love you. Get in. Well, I don't want to say the experiment worked, because I can't hand on heart say that the experiment did work with Bentner. But it could have been worse. I got a lot of scout reports to look at. I'll do that when we're off camera, and then we can come out with a proper shortlist. Liverpool just beat Everton 8-0. Oh, sorry guys. I might need a second. Oof. I can't stand up. Oh, my hands are here, just so everyone knows. But like, that is bliss. That's absolute bliss. Yes, perfect. Exactly what I wanted to see. Right, okay. Now we've been in decent form. This is going to be okay. Sort of. Party's back, which is good. Genie can come onto the bench, which is also good. Willian can piss off. So we're going to do what James is going to love this. Willian, offer to clubs. I have no issue with you going, mate. You've been really poor. Get out my face. Bellerin's nearly back, which is okay. Saka is injured. So what we're going to do, put Aubameyang out there. Bring on Laka. Get Laka off. And then we're going to we'll put Willian. No, actually, we'll put Smith Rowe on the bench because Willian's going. Carlo Fantastico, indeed, mate. 8-0 smashing. Oh, mwah. It's oh, guys, honestly, my pants are tight. That's just made me so happy. It's made me so happy. Yes, right, okay, here we go. Yeah, I mean, we kept another clean sheet. Pretty happy with that. I mean, Joe Willock is nearly dead. We don't need to worry about that too much. Do I play Genie from the start? Do I risk it? No, actually, you know what? He's playing really well. Let's bring Jack Wilshere on. I can't believe I just said that. I feel dirty. I feel absolutely dirty saying that. But let's go for it. Okay, here we go. 19 likes. We're only 1 like away from the 20. Ooh! Get excited, everyone. Genie one Adam. He's going to have the number 20, like Adam Lallana. Who else? Who wears the number 20 for Arsenal these days? Who wears it? As a Liverpool fan, I'm so happy. I think everyone's pretty happy because I don't think anyone likes Everton particularly. I don't like Everton, obviously. I'm pretty sure not a lot of people like Everton. Right. Show the critics that they're wrong, but they're probably right in the fact that we've underperformed. But who cares? Fire Marrow, what are the tactics? Batter West Ham. We're going 4-3-3, Gegan press, sort of, but with lots of passing. It's like a ticker press. Is that the way to put it? So it's like a chicken tikka press. I love it. Thank you very much. We've hit the 20 likes. Yes. I love it. Mustafi's the number 20. Well, no wonder that the number was 3 because he was one of the first guys I was going to get out the door. Nelson. That's beaut, mate. Go on, Obba. Go on, roast him like a turkey. Go on. Whip it. Whip it good. Yes. 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 Rubbish. Terrible, terrible finish from Reece Nelson. Awful finish, but it doesn't matter. Oh, nearly. Just nearly. Oh, come on. Here we go. By the last couple of minutes after the Everton result, I suddenly think that Mike has longings to appear in the porn industry. Me and the word long don't usually go together, which is probably why I'll never make it in the porn industry. There you go. There's something you all needed to know. Most Evertonians don't like Everton either. No, probably not. Come on. Let's just one more win today. I'll be absolutely flipping delighted. It'll make it 4 out of 5 wins. And we'll be climbing the table gradually, which is brilliant. I mean, if Wes Morgan can effing score, we can score. Surely. Bernd Leno is giving me piles. Like, I'm literally crying every time Bernd Leno goes near the ball. Do you see him there? That was Adrian-esque. He literally just wandered out into the middle for no. Oh. No, we don't like that. Oh, but he can't. It's not on. It's not on. They're checking the goal. They're going to disallow it. I thought he was onside. Bollocks. So you scored, but it's... I mean, that is literally... That is as tight as... Yep. Okay. So they've had 5 shots, 3 on target. We've had 2 and 1. I'm not particularly happy with the way it's going. Lacazette's been like a live wire. Honestly, someone contain him. He's just been so good. Just there's so much crap in this Arsenal team that needs to go. Everton are the Merseyside West Ham. Oh, mate, I think that's a bit harsh on West Ham, if I'm honest. Bit harsh. At least West Ham can occasionally play some football. Although, if last night was anything to go by, that's not necessarily true. Ah, this is terrible. Not happy. Not happy. Then Olber's going to have to come off. I hate saying it, but Olber's going to have to come off. Partey just loves the yellow. Get him off. Ceballos is going to come off as well. Thiago Almada, on you come again, mate. It's your time. Shadow striker, definitely. Aubameyang off. God, let's bring Smith-Rowe on. Why not? Why not? Let's try it, shall we? I mean, this is brilliant. This is exactly the start you want when you've made changes. Oh, dear Lord. Oh, Jared Bowen is just... Let the genie out the bottle. It's coming, James. Don't you worry, mate. When Thomas Partey looks like he's about to get himself sent off, I'm going to take him off. We'll bring the genie on. The Wijnaldum, the Lan, the myth, the legend. The signing that no one's seen yet. Actually, we're going to do it because I want him to score to prove Rich wrong. This is going to be beautiful. On you come, Genie Wijnaldum. Bring me goals. Bring me wonderful football. Bring me titles. Bring me Genie. I'm a genie in a bottle. Gonna rub me the right way. It only took me ages to figure out what she was talking about there. And I was absolutely fine with it because that was prime Christina Aguilera. Oh, my word. Unbelievable. You know what's not unbelievable? How crap we are at the moment. I don't know where Teapot is today, mate. What's going on? What's love got to do with it? Why can't I ever score some goals? Come on. Come on. Come on. I mean, in all fairness, since Genie has come on, the XG is now above West Ham's. So if that doesn't prove it, Rich, I don't know what will, mate. That's got... okay, there's a highlight. Here we go. Go on, I just want Genie to be involved in some way. Go on, do it. Be magic. I mean, Lacazette. Genie shouted at him there to get that ball. That's a Wijnaldum assist. That's a Wijnaldum assist right there. He literally yelled at Laka to get his arse in gear and start running. He did. Got the ball. And Genie pointed him in the right direction. Look, you can see he's shouting at him right there. Look, right there. He's shouting at him. Beautiful. Scenes. Scenes, I tell you. Absolute scenes. What's not to love about that? See? Don't you worry, guys. Are you ready to apologise yet, Rich, for knocking Genie? Are you ready to apologise yet? It's not rubbish. It's quality. That, mate, is the sign of a quality footballer. That's what that is. Literally, barking orders. He learnt from Hendo, the other best midfielder in the league. I mean, that is not as good from Thiago Almada. Can someone tackle Benrahma, please? I mean, look at Genie marshalling the defence. Just look at him marshalling that defence. Even shouted at Jared Bowen to tell him that he's useless. Puts him off gamesmanship. That's what that is. That's quality. It's beautiful. Cresswell whips it in. Look at that from... Oh, there wasn't Genie. It was Jack Wilshere. I mean, but that's... Genie gave Jack the confidence to be there, you know. That's what it's about. Dawson whips it in. Antonio. Oh, Bert Leno! Bert Leno's a beast! Unbelievable! Oh, mate. Wijnaldum would have held on to that, in all fairness. Look at that. He's even like tackled Papadouba Diop in the air. So it wasn't Papadouba Diop. Sorry, he's on the brain, obviously, because he died recently, bless him. But I forgot about that. We should have done a minute's silence for that yesterday. I was gutted when I found that out the other night about Papadouba Diop. I remember watching him when I was a kid, and he was so damn good. He was actually one of my favourite non-Liverpool players. I loved him. Guys, we've won 4 out of 5. We've kept clean sheets. And you know why? You know what got us through that game? Gini Wijnaldum. That's what got us through that game. Unbelievable. Absolute legend. Oh, look at that. Real Madrid want to sign Willian. You know what, lads? That's fine. That's absolutely fine. You can sign Willian. I have no issues with that. Gini Wijnaldum makes Arsenal winning debut. I'm laughing at how much of a brown nose you've been. Not brown nose, mate. Just telling it how it is. Gabriel is like Gini's like nickname. It's got it the wrong way around. It's fine. When Wijnaldum came on, was amazing in that game. Absolutely amazing. Anyway, I will stop now with the Gini Wijnaldum loving. It's literally just to annoy Rich more than anything else. And Seabird. But I wanted to say that that's going to be the end of today's episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. I certainly bloody have, because we've actually now into the heady heights of 6th. I mean, look at this. We're 6th, viewers. We started off in 15th. We're now in 6th. What a run of form. We're literally only 4 points off of the top 4. Oh, it's beautiful. And we've got a game in hand on Southampton, who are currently sat in 4th. We got this. We've got this. Don't you panic. Don't you worry. This is easy. And yeah, maybe we'll start with it. Actually, yeah, let's have a minute time to Papa Bouba Diop now, while I show you possibly the best site in football. There you go. There you go. I like the fact that's becoming a bit of a thing on the channel, not because obviously I don't like the circumstance of it, but I think it's the only way that we can kind of really show respect for all these like kind of footballers, that just leave us a little bit too early. There's no way I'm selling Gini. I've waited 3 months for him to play a game, and he's chipped in, and he was amazing. Played at a wonderful 6.7 for literally like the few minutes he played. He's a bit. Yeah. Just saying, only player in the squad to ever get relegated. Yeah, but with Newcastle, which is understandable. Anyway, and plus, to be fair, pretty much all the Arsenal players in this squad will get relegated this year. So, right, on that lovely note, before Seabird kills me, thank you so much for watching the episode, guys. I've really, really enjoyed it. I hope that you all have too. I'll be back again, normal time tomorrow, 4 PM. We'll be here for some more fun and games. And yeah, we've got a January transfer window. We actually probably will have a little bit of money to spend. So get excited, get some names down on that shortlist, and I shall see you all not bright and early, but in the afternoon. See you tomorrow. Take care, everyone. I have to see go. That's it, mate. Shots were fired. All right, take care, everyone. Thank you, Seabird. Thank you, Richie. Thank you, Farm Arrow. Thank you, Greg. Thank you, James. Thank you, everybody. It's been great fun. Take care of yourself. Don't overreact, Seabird. You know I'm only joking. All right, love you all. Take care and stay cool. Bye, guys. Bye.